Our morning milker called in sick this morning, so I guess I'm going to be doing a milking. So I guess we'll just do a video on that for Thursday's video. Just do the full process of me milking some cows. Milking cows is always fun. Sometimes when you don't have to do it every single day, it's fun. But yeah, we'll get to that. This is our milking parlor for anyone who hasn't seen it before. It's a double eight. I'm pretty sure the technical term for it is a herringbone parlor because the cow's leg is right here, and you hook up the machines with your hands on either side of it, of their leg. But yeah, it's not the biggest, not the best, but you make do with what you got. I hope in the future we can build a new parlor or at least expand upon this one so we can milk the cows quicker. But yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole process of getting a cow prepped and ready and hooked up, and then maybe some other milking stuff. But yeah, we'll just move right along here. All right, right off the bat here, we take our blue hydrogen peroxide. It foams up and it goes into here. And I'm gonna pass it to my other hand real quick. Get a quick squeeze. Foams up in there. And then you dip it onto the nipples. Get a little foamy, a little bit hydrogen peroxide. And you go all the way down, do all 8 cows, and you let it sit on there while you're doing them. So then by the time that you get back to the front, you can grab the rags, and it's been sitting on there long enough that any sort of bacteria or cow poop they might have splattered up there gets it soaks up into it, so then you can wipe it off super easy and it kills it all. So the nipples are clean before you hook them up for milking. So we got all 8 here dipped, all of them. Boom, 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 boom. Come back here, and I'll just grab one leg to demonstrate. So you take one side of the rag, you got the nipples, you want to really get on it, make sure that they get nice and clean, wipe them down nice and good, and then bam, you got 4 clean nipples ready to hook up for milking. I'm gonna do the other cows and then I will come back and what up? But yeah, super simple, hooked up, milking the thing. So anyways, but yeah, that's milking. But anyways, my brother has been like firing people, well, mostly because we've been having like poor work ethic. People show up, like people that are working on our farm, like they're constantly late or like disrespectful. But recently, the person that he just fired, and now he's training my little sister out there to feed the calves, because that's who he's been firing, our calf feeders, because they're just being like disrespectful in different ways. For some of them were constantly showing up like 20 minutes late, and Jordan was just like sick of it. He'd rather do the work himself. But the person that he just fired, apparently from what I heard, what Jordan told me is yesterday, Jordan was trying to show them what to do because they were like lagging behind, or they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. Basically, they were just like slacking off, and Jordan was trying to help them, like be nice, like came to him being friendly. He's like, hey, if you do this and this, you can get it done quicker. And then, but like, you got to do this right now because the milker needs cows. And the person was just like, F you, blah, 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 you don't tell me what to fucking do. No, 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 like in Jordan's face. And Jordan was like, all right, you're out of here. You're fired, leave. And then later on, like that wasn't even the worst part. Later on, the person had the absolute cojones, the huevos, the balls to call up my dad and say that it was all Jordan's fault, that it was my brother's fault for like what happened. And my dad was like, no, he's like, I don't want to see you on my farm ever again. He's like, you're gone, out of here. So now in the videos, you might see my little sister Shayla. She has red hair like me, except it's like down to here. She'll be feeding the calves for us. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to the milking here. So it is now after lunch. I finished milking and then went and got some food. But I just wanted to touch on the whole firing people thing one last time, make sure nobody misunderstands me. That the people that we fired were like terrible employees, and we don't typically fire people on the spot. We give them plenty of warnings and, like, time to adjust, because if somebody's late like once or twice, that's understandable. being like consistently late, like I'm not talking like a minute or two late, I'm talking like consistently like 10, 15, 20 minutes late is unacceptable in any manner. And the way that the person talked to my brother, my older brother, was just not kosher, not kosher at all. But moving right along here, we got the International, the 150 horse turbo, one of our larger tractors on the farm in the shop here. And basically what's going on with this thing, the frickin' what's it called? Why can't I think of the name? The air compressor thing. Yeah, that thing just kicked on. I'm gonna let that turn off and then continue talking about the tractor. Okay, the air compressor finally shut down here. But what's going on with this baby right here is, so the PTO, whenever you fire it up, it turns perfectly fine. But as soon as it's under load, trying to do anything with an actual PTO behind it, it either doesn't move or moves super slowly, or yeah, just stays there. Just doesn't do squat. It doesn't work. It's dog. It's broken. It's done for. But we're trying to figure out right now, we're troubleshooting whether or not we need to pull all this out and replace the clutch pack. And we're hoping it's just the clutch pack because that's a pretty easy fix. It's only going to be like 150 bucks if that's it. But if not, then, you know, more expensive stuff. But we want to get this going for springtime for like hauling and brush hogging and field work and all that. And then also I think we're checking the oil pressure back in there because that can have a big effect on these older Internationals. But other than that, this tractor's like super, super nice. It's really clean. Purrs like a kitten. Doesn't have any other problems other than that PTO, and for whatever reason just not doing its job for us. But yeah, I don't think anyone here has actually seen this thing before, or I haven't showed it in a very, very long time. Oh, there's a bunch of fittings sitting right here. But she got this ghetto little steps up here. Has a decent cab. It's missing its door. That's the only thing that's missing for the cab. So if you know anybody with an International door, hit us up because I would love to have that door for when I'm out driving this thing through the fields. But all the gauges and stuff on it work too. We actually picked this up, I think earlier last year for like $9 grand or something like that. My brother Jordan bought it. Oh, another fun fact. So my brother Jordan buys tractors as well, and then so does my dad. And all of my dad's tractors that he's bought, because my dad just bought that 76, and yeah, all the tractors that my dad bought are out on the farm and they're running. Jordan bought this tractor, it's his. He bought this Ford 5000, which we're gonna fix eventually. This one's like third on the list. And then he also bought this Kubota, which has a little transmission problem. We know what's wrong with this thing, so this thing's gonna be easy to get back going. And I think instead of returning that to its duties as a scraper tractor, we're gonna just use it for pushing up our feed. And then that one, I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up putting a turbo on it because it's the late model 5000, so it has 77 horsepower stock. And when we put the turbo on it, because we already have the manifold and the turbo's only $400, it'll make it like 96 horsepower. So that thing will be sweet. It'll be like another mini ox. But yeah, Jordan just doesn't have very good luck buying tractors. But he did find that 7600, and we're crossing our fingers that one doesn't crap out on us, because then that'd be Jordan be 0 for 4 on buying tractors. But hopefully this thing doesn't have as big of issues as what we're thinking. It's just going to be PTO problems, you know, easy clutch pack repair or something like that. And this can be back up and running, and we get to haul our big, we have this really, really big spreader, and I've been using this little tiny red one with the 7600, and it is like a pain because I can't haul very much with it. But that is the tractor situation. All right, well, I'm probably gonna get out of here, gonna call the video here. The next video that I'm uploading is gonna be on Sunday, and it's gonna be me spreading. I got my drone out, and I'm gonna like fly my drone around, follow the tractor with it while I'm spreading manure out on the field. So that'll look cool. And then I got a whole bunch of different shots that I'm gonna do, show you guys how we spread manure when we don't have this old girl running. And you'll get to see the 7600 in action, so that'll be cool, I guess. But yeah, gonna go and eat some dinner now. So thank you guys for watching. As always, if you're new here, subscribe if you are still watching for this long, and if you are already a subscriber, then like the video. I forgot to lock up the shop, and peace out.